What is up, guys? Poopzy here, and today I got a battle for you versus NintendoSteven. He's like one of my best buddies on the interwebs, and we decided to have kind of a like a black and white battle with pokes you don't see that often. So let's get straight into this match. So he's gonna lead right off with a Tetsuya. I think no, wait, it's a thingy. I forget what it's called. But I lead off with my Emolga, and I'm just gonna air slash him while he sets up his entry hazards. Now, kind of predicting that I'll be able to flinch him. I keep on going for it, but I never flinch him. And he's just gonna rock blast me, which is kind of odd to have, and he gets a crit, so he kills me. So that was kind of funny. So I'm gonna bring in my sock because I can easily kill him at this point with a CC if he decides to stay in. But I actually go for a payback. Okay, I guess I went for payback because I didn't want to get that much damage. I didn't want to get the defense drop, I guess. So out comes this little Jaime, which if you get the reference, post it in the comments. I get the reference. So I'm bringing out my Blastoise, which I know can like wall this thing, depending on if he has Hidden Power Electric, maybe. But I see he has Defense Curl, which is kind of odd. But I go for my Hidden Power Electric, and since I'm Specs, it's going to almost be an OHKO, even after a crit. So he just Toxics me, which I'm really hate. Because this thing is not, well, I mean, it doesn't matter that bad because I'm actually a spec set because I feel like it. And yeah, so in comes this thing to take the Empower Electric, and it takes it very good, so why? And I bring out my Sock because Sock is a ninja, and yes, I'm just gonna close combat this thingy, whatever this thing's called. Oh yeah, Audino. If this thing decides to stay in, but he actually goes for a Protect, which is kind of disappointing, just because I want to be able to kill off this Audino before it can, like set up all these screens and everything and just wreak havoc. So he sends in his little Jaime, his death fodder, and yeah, it dies. So here I'm just all Victinian. He brings out Victini, and somehow it speeds me and goes for a Cross Thunder. And that is going to knock me out because I am dead. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I got Wi-Fi again, so yeah, I can upload more. Yee. So I bring out my Donphan, my offensive Donphan, because I was actually just wanted to scout to see if he has U-turn or not, and he does. So he goes for that U-turn, and this is a physical Victini, which is blah. He brings out his cactus-looking boss, and I Earthquake it. It does nothing because of the Reflect is up, and I was pondering if I should go for a Ice Shard or not, but he actually makes a double switch, knowing I had to switch myself. And actually, no, whoa, I stay in and go for an Ice Shard. And that is not going to do anything to that Audino, because Audino is just a boss like that, taking Ice Shards all day up in her. So I go for an EQ, trying to do some nice, I guess you could say, damage to it. I couldn't find the word, but just trying to do some damage. And he just sets up his Reflect or Light Screen I didn't see there, and next withdraws and brings out this Cactus. It is going to get Earthquaked, and it is going to die to a crit. Okay. Crit death. Now comes this Exemia, and it shall get Ice Sharded to the face. There we go. Now, of course, I'm going to die to this Rock Slide. I have no chance of living. Yeah. Now I bring out my Specs Blastoise, which has Ice Beam, hoping I'll be able to 1 KO this thing with just because of the Specs. But I'm not modest, I'm actually hardy, so that is not going to kill. I forgot to set the nature for this thing, so it's a hardy Blastoise. That's really funny. Now I bring out my Staraptor, and this Staraptor is not a set you'll think you don't know this set. So I bring out my Staraptor, get the Intimidator off, and here I go. He goes for Cross Thunder. I'm like, oh shit, I'm screwed. I forgot he had that. So he goes for Cross Thunder. I live with 13 HP, and I get off the Hyper Beam, and yeah, that is going to kill. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, his thingy goes down, and my Staraptor wins. It actually did something. I was so happy when it actually was able to kill. But sadly, I'm going to die to a Toxic, which is just odd. I pretty much only got the game in the bag at this point. He has 1 poke left. I have 1 poke left. I can just bring in my ant thing and just start focus blasting at him. So yeah, he thinks I'm a physical one, which he was horribly mistaken, and so he goes for a reflect this turn because he has no attacking moves on this thing. And yeah, reflect. Now if my focus blast missed, I think I pretty much lose here. So let's see if I hit. I hit and I win the game. So that is good game, NintendoSteven. Very nice match we had there. Yeah, game. Alright, so let's see. The common question of the day today is, what do you think of Spec Staraptor? I think that catches people off guard and can work if used correctly. So yeah, leave a comment on Spec Staraptor. I'll catch you guys some other time because I have Wi-Fi now. And oh yeah, by the way, add me on Skype for battles blocks. Okay, thanks, bye.